Take this leaked document compiled by an Israeli government research agency known as the Intelligence Ministry, which was dated October 13th, 2023, just 6 days after the October 7th attacks. The document stated that the evacuation of civilians in Gaza to Egypt's Sinai Peninsula would yield positive long-term strategic outcomes for Israel. At the time, Israeli ministers played down the report, calling it a hypothetical scenario, saying it was merely a conceptual paper. But this is one of the many pieces of evidence that this ethnic cleansing campaign is a premeditated plan and has been on the mind of the Israeli leadership for a very long time. For example, it should be noted that this paper did not exist in isolation. Another paper released by an Israeli think tank, the Misgav Institute for National Security and Zionist Strategy, suggested that the current situation presented a unique and rare opportunity to evacuate the whole Gaza Strip in coordination with the Egyptian government. Or take the words of leading Israeli officials and political figures, such as the finance minister Bezalel Smotrich, who have said very openly that they support this plan. And if you're still not convinced by their words, then just take a look at what actually is happening on the ground in Gaza. Aside from the demolitions that have been happening in Rafah, we've seen Israel systematically destroy nearly all of Gaza's civilian infrastructure. Homes, hospitals, electricity grids, bakeries. We've seen Israel completely restrict basic food and medical supplies into Gaza, leading to famine and disease. And we've seen the mass killing of civilians even in so-called safe zones. And now, politicians and governments in the West have been recently more outspoken about these plans, calling them red lines or sticking points or something that must not happen. Some of them are even acting shocked at the idea, like it's a radical or unrealistic idea that suddenly came out of the blue. But the thing is, this plan is not new. It has been in the works for years, and the evidence has been there for all of us to see.